Joey, how did you feel about your first day in pads and, getting the full workout in?
I mean, it felt great, Like Coach T said, we used to do stuff football-like, but today it was straight football, and I felt great, stacking days.
How'd that pick feel?
Felt great. Felt great to get the first one under my belt at training camp, so we're just going to keep trying to stack them.
Can you walk us through that play? How did you come down with the ball?
Just like everything I used to rep before practice and after practice, locating the ball, coming up with my hands. I've been really working on that, so the fact that it's paying off feels good.
Joe, you're out here afterward talking to Ike Taylor, running stuff with Patrick Peterson. You're getting some pretty big-time tutorials here. How's that working out for you?
I feel like it's working out pretty good. Those guys are trying to give me the game, and I just appreciate them to really looking out because not everybody gets to get that experience, and I'm getting that right now, so I'm blessed.
How about this scene here? You got everybody screaming your name.
Yeah.
You're doing selfies and signing everything.
Man.
Having some fun with this?
Yeah, definitely having some fun with this. Got to. I mean, we're here for a couple days, so trying to make the best out of it. Heard some Joey chants, so I have to support, definitely.
Just a coincidence that you got your first pick on a day with your dad and Ike here, or did you have a little extra juice turning up a notch today?
Definitely had a little extra juice. Always got to show up when my family comes to support, so I'm glad they came, glad they seen me get my first pick, but now we just got to keep working.
Seems like you're asked this like 15 different ways, but with your family here today to watch you, where was your family here to watch your dad? What's that been like today?
I mean, it's been crazy. We were just talking about that with my dad, just having me sit there and watch the practice. Now I'm actually doing the practice, so it's crazy. It doesn't feel real, but it's happening, so I'm just blessed.
So you've had some battles with George. What have those battles been like, and how would you describe the back and forth there?
It's been great. Iron sharpened iron. We had a good little one-on-one. He caught some crazy stuff down there. Don't know how he caught it, but it's great. We always going to talk here and there, but we're teammates at the end of the day. We're just working.
How hard is it to keep your cool in those one-on-ones?
It's not too hard because at the end of the day, we know we're teammates, but we want the best out of each other. So we're going to talk. We're going to do a little extra here and there, but it's never going to get past that point. Like Coach said, we know we're a professional team, we're not an MMA team, so we're just going to keep it like that.
Did he get away with one there? When those videos are kind of the ones, popping up on Twitter or X right now?
Well, I don't even try to be on X right now, you got people never played football telling me how to play football, so I try to stay off it as much as possible.
Did those going kind of, a little bit viral make you a little bit hungrier, though, when those one-on-ones?
Definitely. I'm always hungry to get better, to get my wins. He got it today. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to get mine, and if it don't, I'm gonna keep going till I get mine, and that's how I roll.
How much
fun
is just the level of intensity that you guys have brought today?
I mean, it's fun. Everybody was excited for those one-on-ones that we did, and that really gets me going. I love talking. I love that atmosphere. It's football at the end of the day. I've been playing this game since I was a kid, so now I get to do it on a bigger stage.
Back to that catch that George made, obviously one-handed grab. He made a similar one last season. As a cornerback, what do you kind of tell yourself after a play when a receiver makes a catch like that?
Next play. That's all you can say. Next play. I mean, he got a crazy catch. That's what he do for a living. I feel like I got him at the line. It was perfect from on my part, but when you got a freak athlete you're going against, you got to expect those kind of plays to happen. You just got to brush it off. Next play mentality.
Was it a legit catch, or did he get away with a little something?
I don't even know. I haven't watched the film. I just felt bro on my shoulder. I'm like, where'd the ball go? And then he came down with it. So it was crazy. Definitely crazy.
When you're coming off the field, what kind of things is Patrick saying to you? Just is he helping you almost after every set, or is he letting you kind of have your own space at times?
He let me have my own space, but we talk before practice on what we're trying to work on, what we're doing. So he'll tell me a little something like, remember what we talked about before practice, just so I can have that reminder going on the field to look what I'm working for.
I know Corey went down in practice today too. How tough is that to see, a guy you're drafted with, teammate, all that?
I mean, it's really tough. I pray for him. I don't know what it is, but I'm really praying for him to get back as fast as possible. You never want to see that happen on the field, and I feel for him, definitely. It's a terrible situation.
Gotcha. Thank you, Joey.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.